Good morning and happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is so great to see you. Once again, I would like to thank everybody for subscribing, liking, commenting on my previous videos. It honestly really means a lot to me because it actually makes me feel like people are actually receiving the things I'm putting time and energy into. So thank you so much once again. I really appreciate it. Please know that I am an energy reader, so it is your contribution to my channel as an individual reader. You're the energies I'm reading for, so for you guys to do that, please know that whatever messages come out next and all that sort of stuff is really specific to you more than likely because you're investing energy into my channel. I'm loving the energy at the moment, if I'm honest. I don't know why. We're going to get straight into it. Consider this a top-up of what I posted on Sunday. It would be very interesting to see what comes out. As you know, nothing's ever scripted. I work directly with Spirit, and Spirit will only give me all my private clients what they believe we need to know right now. My forte is personal development. So it's so funny because the energies I'm reading at the moment, I can give a really positive like psychic prediction or something, but then I'll say, well, you're going to need to do this or do that or do whatever. And I can feel people's energy. I can go, oh, fuck, do I have to do that? Well, I have to actually put some energy and action into my own life. Yeah, you kind of do. So if this information is going to be very general, so if it doesn't fit you today, that's okay. Just leave it alone. Once again, Spirit only give me what they feel people want to need, and they are typically the true blue seekers, the ones who maybe can't afford a reading or just need a little bit of guidance or direction or a little bit of a heads up. Then these videos are typically for you. I'm going to get stuck into it now, so take what you need, leave the rest. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so via my website. You can come over and enjoy my Facebook page because I put fresh, new, intuitive daily guidance on there for everybody. You can join me on Thursday nights from 6 to 7 on the Spiritual Events Directory page on Facebook if you want to as well, but I'll pop all the links down below and you go hell for lather. All right. So, Spirit, can you use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer my viewers, anyone who invests energy into this page, who needs to know something right now, some guidance or wisdom or something from this moment forth? Once again, I'm not putting time frames on anything anymore. Time is fluid, so what do we need to know? As soon as I started tapping into the mass conscious energies, I felt like I feel really tired and I feel like I'm getting a headache. So if this is you, please increase your water intake and start finding ways to eliminate stress, because I feel like I've got toxic stress sort of chemical issues happening at the moment, if that makes sense. That's causing a headache. So make sure that you are drinking lots of water and hydrating yourself. Have lots of watermelon, anything with lots of water in it, anything of that nature, because I feel like a lot of these headaches, still that flip out, a lot of these headaches or something has either got to do with tension, because they're pulling me like this. It's either got to do with tension or it's got to do with, basically dehydrated. So please check that. Okay, so the first card that jumped out, we got the energy is gaining momentum. So please be mindful of the stories you're telling yourself at the moment. You are the creator of your own reality. So be mindful of the story that you're telling and what you're putting out there. Is it in expected mode or is it in pessimism mode? All that sort of stuff, because whatever it is, it's gaining momentum for you as an individual. They just told me that a lot of you are going to set sail soon. A lot of you are going to fly. So a lot of you who are watching this and are putting a little bit of energy into your lives, or you're tweaking one thing at a time. If you're tweaking your life and you're making little changes just day after day, just being gentle and nice and kind and loving with yourself, then please know that energy is gaining momentum and you're going to be spat out the other side real nice. So, so we got to look at the bigger picture. It's really easy for the majority of us to get really stuck in a vibration of our absence. So we have a dream, we have a goal, we have a desire, and most of us have this silly belief that we've got to work hard, wear our fingers down to the bone, put in 460 hours a week just to get what we want and all that sort of stuff. I feel like I'm being drawn to shift that sort of mindset within some people who will be watching this. please, if you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or you're feeling that lack, like I'm doing all this work and nothing's happening, please counteract that energy by using your imagination and going back to that space of the dream, of the desire, and tap back into that feeling space. Because Spirit has shown me, I feel like a door's creaking open here. A new door is going to open for so many of you. But the reason why a lot of you aren't walking through this door or receiving what you're asking for or living a life in your best purpose, so to speak, is because you know what you want, but it's not there yet, and I'm focused on the absence of it. So please continue to look at the bigger picture. Spirit are saying we are going to be propelled into a new kind of vibrational universe. I will still go back to this August, September energy. So I can't wait for that to roll around and see what comes out. It's the hard part about psychic work sometimes is that, see it before you experience it. So please know that whatever energy you're putting into your life, whether it's fear-based or whether it's optimistic and expectant, in an optimistic space, your energy is gaining momentum. So continue to look at the bigger picture. Don't give up on your daydreams right now. You may not be seeing the physical evidence of it, but that's okay. That's okay. There's still a little bit of tweaking and twerking and twitching to do. But it's definitely coming in. I feel like there is love coming in for a lot of people towards the end of the year as well. So if you are someone who's been asking for love connections or new friendships or anything that is more soul love based, I feel that that's coming in for you. They're saying that some of you may have to join a group or a community sector or do something, put yourself in the environment of what you want to receive. Like if you want love, but you never leave your house and you never go anywhere or talk to anybody, or if someone approaches you in the street and you've got your head down and you're not feeling really secure and stuff, that doesn't mean me as a psychic reader is getting it wrong. It's just the fact that you're not putting energy into it by walking outside, by saying hello to your neighbor, by lifting your head up, by getting on dating sites. I probably wouldn't condone dating sites, but like attracts like, so who knows? But you just got to really do a bit of a self-evaluation at the moment, and is your inspired action and your feeling space in alignment with what your bigger picture is? Yeah, communication is key. So it's time to get a little bit more social. I know it's really hard to have conversations at the moment because we know what topic everyone seems to be talking about, but get amongst Facebook groups, get online communities, anything like that who speak your language. Communication is definitely key. If you are feeling that stress and it's causing headaches and stuff like that, you're going to have to verbally communicate it with somebody or something. And if you can't do that or don't want to do that or it's too dangerous or whatever situation is, write it down, write a letter, burn it. The main thing is that your goal is so that you feel better at the end of the day, because that's the most important thing ever. And if it's going to make you feel better by getting it out, do it that way. Have the conversation with somebody if you can. If you can't, write it down, burn it, release it, get it out, so you can open up that little bit of energetic space for this beautiful new love energy that's coming in for the majority of you. It's really important. They're telling me there's a clash in love languages, so everyone should probably check their love language. Are you with someone and you guys may be soulmates, you guys may get along like a house on fire, but the communication's shit. So sometimes it's really valuable to go and look up love languages and just understand that people communicate in different ways and different levels, and we shouldn't really expect people to talk to us how we want. That's probably been my biggest lesson over the last 12 to 18 months with everything that I've gone through personally. It's about knowing that not everyone communicates like you, not everybody is transparent and authentic and all that as you may be. Don't know, but there is a conflict in the communication. So check out your love languages, guys, and see what comes up with that. And that may be the resistance if you are in a relationship and you are in love, but you just don't seem to be getting on. Sometimes we just have to agree to disagree. Sometimes we've got to understand that no matter whether you're married to a person, been dating them forever, or just getting to know them, that they are their own person. They have their own beliefs and their own thoughts. It's important to have your own deal breakers, obviously, but I don't feel like this is a cause for breakup or separation. I just feel like I need to learn how to communicate better, and if not, get a mediator, go to counselling, find someone who can relay information from person to person from a third person point of view. All right, so we've got adjustments are required. This came out last time as well. So yeah, a lot of us are being asked to make adjustments in our life. You can't get out of this unscathed. You can't expect everybody to do the work for you, and you can't expect everyone to change to suit you. You are flogging a dead horse if this is an expectation that you have. Everybody's going to do what they want to do anyway. Something is going to come to light. Something is going to become illuminated here. I feel like we are stepping out of darkness into light. So I'm not sure what that's about. It's going to, be dependent on you and your energy, so to speak. But if you need to speak your truth, please do. Please do. But adjustments are required. All of us as individuals. I mean, I do this for a living. I've been doing it for 15 years, like over 30 years I've been reading for and been on my own personal development. And I'm forever tweaking myself and other things. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you're going to have to make changes. If nothing changes in your life, you don't make any physical changes, then nothing's going to change, is it? All right. So we've got your dreams need a practical plan. So if you are feeling a little bit lost, a little bit disorientated right now, it's only because you haven't really got a plan in place, so to speak. We're not saying sit there like the 5-year plan, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, because sometimes that's unrealistic because shit happens in life. Something will come up and it may ruin the plan, so to speak. But please, if you haven't already, take the time out to focus on what the bigger picture is for you. It doesn't mean you have to jump into it next week or anything like that. But if you don't dream for something, have goals and have some sort of inspiration or whatever, you're just going to get unmotivated. Your life's going to be lackluster, and that's not what we want for you. You can see the arrow in here. Whatever you're shooting for, whatever you're aiming for, it's going to come into fruition. It's still mid-orb at the moment, like it's still kind of, I can feel it. It's there, but it's just waiting for you to go in through that door by making some little adjustments to your expectation and in your communication styles and all that sort of stuff, and to create some sort of a plan for yourself. A lot of healing's coming about. Please know that a beautiful friend of mine, Kyrie, and her friend Selena are doing a mass conscious healing. I can't remember the page, I'm sorry, but I'll put the link down below if you want to be part of a healing this Thursday night at 7 o'clock. It is for the well-being of the entire planet. I'll post the link down below to that as well. When I'm in reading mine, I can't remember human stuff, so I apologize, but I love Kyrie. Kyrie helped me. She gave me Reiki after my surgery, and I literally took no painkillers or anything. I firmly believe in the power of her healing abilities. She's from Rhapsody Within, anyway. So we've got a time to give rather than take. So if you are feeling a bit stagnant at the moment, how about you step out of self, step out of ego, step out of self-woe and all that, and go do something in the community. Go help somebody else, offer your time and your services to somebody else, because this will help you shift your own perspective. Life is all about you, so to speak, but it's not all about you on an ego sense, if that makes sense. As you can see, like even these two cards, all that healing, all that green, and we got the bit of pink down there, but all that green, all that healing that is coming to so many on a universal level is absolutely ridiculous. They're saying take some time out, go stop and smell the roses. Smell the roses. Stop getting caught up in this whole big fanfare of what's happening universally at the moment, because it's going to change anyway. So this can also mean that if you are a people pleaser or whatever, it's a time to give back to yourself. It is time to self-nurture. It's time to get your head stuck in the books and get knowledge and wisdom about things. Start learning new things, learn new ways of doing things. Go and get a pamper session, cleanse your auras, do all that sort of stuff, because knowledge is power. And I feel like I need to start with me. I need to raise my own vibration. And the way you do that is by doing feel-good things, especially removing toxins and that from your body and communicating your truths, all that sort of stuff. Show the world the real you. A lot of you are stepping into your own power and you want to show the world the real you. You're tired. It's so hard. Everything in life is energy. So it's tiring work, whether you're authentically being yourself and allowing the universe to line you up, which it is, with people who actually get you and understand you and accept you unconditionally and all that sort of stuff. It's harder work being something that you're not to please others. So use that same amount of energy to maybe take some time off and identify who you really are, what you stand for, what are your morals, what are your values, what are your deal breakers, what are your goals, what do you plan for yourself in the future, all that sort of stuff. So I got a feeling a time to give rather than take is about that. It's about you coming back in touch with yourself, knowing yourself the best that you can. And we will always learn something new about ourselves every day. So it's not a job that you'll just do and get done. You're going to have so many contrasting experiences in your life, which will make you do a bit of shadow work and make you see where that come from, especially the older we are, because, we bury so much past experiences deep down. It can even be past life. I don't go into that, but it can be past life traumas that can come up as well. But it's time to show the world the real you, because you're working too hard at being something that you're not. Last card in this is nothing is yet set in stone. So this is why none of you are receiving, so to speak. You can receive at any time, obviously, because you've got to be in the emotional, vibrational place to receive it, so to speak. But if you're not, please know that nothing's yet set in stone. I think the universe has a bigger, grander story for us, a bigger picture. I think a lot of us are selling for less than what we deserve. We need to make some adjustments and open ourselves up to receive. We all do need to learn a law of attraction-based lifestyle, because the law of attraction is as real as gravity. Everyone knows on a scientific level that gravity is real and that you pick something up and it falls down. But none of us know the scientific reasons for that, but we believe it, even though we can't see it. You can see the effects, but it's the same with the law of attraction. So if you are, get amongst the law of attraction groups, get amongst the read some books. I love Esther Hicks. Everybody knows that. He knows me. I think she's probably the best teacher of that. But there are heaps of, there's Michael Luzier. Some people do get into The Secret and stuff like that. Whatever it is for you, I'd get amongst it. Yeah, look, adjustments are required and clean it up. So the people that I'm reading for as a Mass Conscious Collective, there's just some energetic resistance within you that you need to clean up first. So this could be people, places, things, or thoughts. It's totally up to you. I think a lot of it is communication. I feel like I'm in a Mexican standoff right now with maybe someone or some people or whatever, and I'd really like an end to that. The only way you can do it is to actually have the conversation with the person and get it out of the way and let it be. So it may be a closure. It may be like, let's just go our separate ways. It might be, let's give this another go. It's something. But once again, communication is going to be key. Or it can be, if you're not talking to somebody and you know they're not good for you and there is a distance there and all that sort of stuff, you need to find a way where you find peace and contentment with yourself, that it is what it is. So that's what that clean it up energy represents for me. We've got a never ending story. So you definitely got to start breaking some cycles. A lot of you are just going round and round and round and round, and nothing's changing. You might have a bit of an up week or whatever, but then the next 3 weeks are kind of down. So if you don't make these adjustments and you don't clean up your energy, so to speak, clean up your environments, focus on the goal, focus on the prize, and sort of stand in your power and start moving forward with a practical plan, you will continue this never-ending story cycle. So you can't blame anybody else. You've got to get off that merry-go-round, You've got to choose the roller coaster, which is full of up and down, but the roller coaster is so much more exciting. Or you can keep choosing to go on this merry-go-round that just goes round and round and round and round, and you've just got different people, places, things, and that jumping on that ride. So boring. So yeah, continue to clean it up. Start with your thoughts, affirmations, self-scripts, all that sort of stuff. Hang around good, positive, wonderful people. That's going to help you get out of this never-ending story, because something's coming in. You may need a bit of a plan. You need to show the world the real you. Nothing's set in stone yet, so you've got time to make some adjustments. But whatever it is, remember that the energy is gaining momentum. So you are going to take yourself to where you want to be. It is your responsibility, regardless of what you believe people in the world and the government and the politics and all that are doing against you. So yeah, so a lot of us are in our head. We got the Y card, so you're questioning things too much. I would really recommend you guys, if you are questioning something and you know sort of deep down that you're not going to get an answer for it, you really just need to say, you know what? I surrender. I can't invest any more energetic time and energy into this. I'm going to stop questioning it and I'm going to start creating it. So I'm going to stop questioning the past. Why did they do that to me? And why is the world gone to shit? And why this and why that? I would knock that energy off altogether and I would go, what's next for me? It is what it is. I am where I am. There's adjustments that I can make. I choose to feel better about myself. I know I need a practical plan. I just plan to feel better. I plan to fill my days with things that serve my purpose. I want to wake up with passion and go to bed satisfied. I want to be surrounded by like-minded individuals who are going places. I want to manifest all this abundance. I want to improve my well-being. That's the energy. Shift out of that why, like, whoa, me, all that, into what I just expressed. And I tell you what, that when that energy gains momentum, you look out. You look out. Spirit are telling me that you guys are being intuitively guided to make certain changes, and you're not going with it because it's going to break you out of your comfort zones. You got it. You got to get out of your comfort zone, kids, because there's no growth in comfort. You know, there's no growth in comfort. But if you've got a plan and you've got a goal and you've got a dream, all you can do, and you're sticking with that, all you can do is your next best inspired step to get there. Yeah, sometimes you'll fall down and it's not what you think it is, but, you know, it's going to lead you somewhere, not keep you on this merry-go-round that's just like a never-ending friggin' story. Yeah, so we've got to the sea. So a lot of you are shifting your energies and making space and shifting the sails. They're just trying to tell me a quote and I don't know off by heart, but you are adjusting your sails and you're going to start heading in a brand new direction. Some of you, I'm being told, that need to do it alone, that you need to go alone. We're not saying alone where you don't talk to anybody or anything like that, but just you've got to remove the problems, whether it's people or the environment or something. I need to clean that up. I need to make some adjustments to my environment so I can get into a more emotionally peaceful place to make this change. They're saying part of that is this knowledge is power. If you don't know something about something, ask. If you don't know it, learn it, read it, Google it. God, a lot of you would be stuck. Back in my day, I either had to ask Spirit or go to a spiritual church or something because we didn't have Google and all that really back then. So you guys have so many creature comforts now that can help propel you. You've got a library, you can Google it, you can join Facebook groups. You have so many opportunities. It's just an excuse for you. You don't want to get out of your comfort zone, and that's why you won't learn something new. But I'm here to tell you that I feel like you're going to adjust your oars, and you guys who I'm reading for are heading in a new direction. And that's probably why you're feeling a bit uncomfortable right now because either you have no direction, you don't know where the hell you're going, or it's just taking a bit of time for you to adjust your emotional space to the reality that you can have what you're asking for. We've got co-create. So yes, a lot of you are being asked to get amongst people who are doing it, whether it's on a business level. If you do want to date, you know, get out there, say hello to people, be a little bit social. You got to do something. Yeah, so I'm reading for two different energies. I've got a group of energies here that really I would recommend as a guide to separate myself from others for a little while, just to get myself back on track, so to speak, back into that place of stability. At least I feel stable in myself. But then I've got the other load who are doing the work. They may be just questioning things a little bit too much right now. They know that they're going places in that, and they, for lack of better words, they need someone with experience, or they need somebody else to help them. It's not a need like I can't do it on my own. It's just, it's going to be more powerful in numbers, they're saying. It's going to be more powerful in numbers. So start networking, start aligning yourself up with people, start talking to people, join social groups if you have to, join business groups if business is what it is, join health groups if you want to lose weight or get toned or do whatever. Just pop yourself into an environment. You may not be ready for action just yet, but once you're a part of that environment, that energy gets you going. It really does. Because inspiration leads to motivation, so you need to be inspired by something. So we got Unfinished Symphony. So I got a feeling this goes back to the communication card. I feel like I can't move on until I have this conversation, or I have this communication, or I find out something, or something of that nature. That's what I feel like with that card. So if there is any sort of area of your life where you've got to have a conversation, or you've got to release something, an emotion, a thought, how you're feeling about a situation or whatever, that's going to clean up the energy for you. Otherwise, once again, you'll be on this unfinished symphony, but you'll also be on that merry-go-round, that never-ending story. So something's got to be purged here. But I feel like I want to talk. I feel like it's on a communication level. Yep, we're stepping into blessed times. It's coming. Towards the end of the year, I think everybody has the potential of having a really nice Christmas. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being answered. You are blessed. Or this can be a sign that if you are feeling a bit less than, look at all your blessings in your life. Choose to shift your focus into what's going right instead of what's going wrong. Count your blessings, not your curses, all that sort of stuff. That could be part of your cleaning up energy, and you'll know if that's for you. Yep, look at that, round and round. So I'm obviously reading for the majority of people who feel like or believe that their life is just round and round and round and round. But Spirit has shown me a golden staircase, and that's my sign. It's like we're putting synchronicities in your place. We're putting signs. We're putting places. We're putting people. We're putting money. We're putting whatever you need in your way. But you're not being mindful of it. You're not being observant. You're too much in your head. Jump into your heart space. Understand that what's unfolding for you is for your own highest good. If you need a hand, book in for a reading because I can help you with that step-by-step sort of process just to keep you on track, so to speak. So it keeps you on that expectant mode. But Spirit are lighting the path for you. They are lining up the stars. They are doing what they fucking can to help you guys move forward into your dreams, into your passions, so you can have that feeling of well-being and acceptance and joy and fun life and positive relationships and intimate relationships and all that sort of stuff. But we've got to get off the merry-go-round. It is. The energies I'm reading for are on a merry-go-round. And most of the time it's because they don't know how. They don't know what to do. So this is where knowledge is power. You can say, how do I break up with my ex, peacefully? Or how do I create a new lifestyle for myself? Or how do I shift my mindset? You can go and Google that shit and choose what is in that. But you've got to be an active participant. You've got to do it for yourself. Yeah, so here's the communication again. We're going to message in a bottle. So some of you may receive a message out of nowhere from somebody. Please, if this does come in, please respect where the other person is coming from, whether you want to hear from this person or not. Or some of you may communicate your needs, your desires, your values, how you're feeling or whatever to somebody else. Because I'm reading, you'll know what it is. Some of you are maybe both. I've got a really strong feeling that whatever this is, there's emotional healing attached to it. I really do. I feel like it's needed. It's going to come left field. Please open yourself up to communication. Some of you will just say, you know what, it's probably best to agree to not disagree. We're just not compatible. Let's move on, so to speak. Or this isn't the job that I want. Thanks for the offer anyway, whatever sector it is in your life. And I've got a feeling, and then you'll find peace in that. Because it's just what's next for me, what's better for me. Like, that didn't work out. Oh, well, what's next? Because this isn't the end. But then I'm reading for the other side of the thing that, this communication may bring you back together. This communication with your boss may soothe things at work. This positive communication, remember, communication has to be reciprocal. It's got to be a two-way street. Don't flog the dead horse if you're not getting the response that you want. It's not your circus, not your monkey. Don't take ownership of their perceptions or their beliefs or what they think or whatever like that. Stand in your power. But I think a lot of you have the potential to go the distance. So a lot of you can kiss and make up, and this doesn't have to be always relationship. This can be friends, family, or whatever. Some of you are in soulmate sort of connections and bonds, which have the potential to go the distance, to go further through the power of positive communication and all that sort of stuff. But some of you may just say, you know what, it's probably best that we just really go in our separate ways. And thanks for the experience. And I've grown a lot, and thank you so much. Start thanking the person. I do that with all my exes and anybody who I feel like has done me wrong or thrown me under the bus or treated me like shit or anything like that. I choose to take the higher ground because I choose to feel better. I choose to put my head on the bed at night knowing that I did the right thing, that I did all that I could. Sometimes it's not enough, and I've got to take acceptance of that, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, if you're a good person and you're only putting good things out there and you've got your eye on the prize, and that one just instantly wanted to fly out, that's empowerment. Time to empower your lives. Get off this merry-go-round by doing more empowering things, surrounding yourself with more empowering people. You are more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. You just got to really take the higher ground and just go, well, you're not for me, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. But you've got self-forgiveness. So some of you may have to forgive yourself for choices, decisions, and things that you've done in the past or even now. It's okay. You've got every opportunity to turn it around for yourself because a new energy is gaining momentum anyway. Nothing's yet set in stone. It's just about showing the world the real you. And one thing that really grinds my gears is when people say sorry to other people for things they know they're not sorry for. Stop. If that's you, stop it. Just stop it. If you did do them wrong and you owe them apology, say sorry. That's the kind thing to do, because you're taking ownership and you're saying, oh, I'm really sorry, and you adjust yourself, so to speak. But if you're saying sorry just because someone says, oh, you made me feel like shit, and you're going, oh, sorry, but at the end of the day, you're actually showing them the real you and how you really felt, and you're using your positive communication, then don't say sorry. Don't ever say sorry for something, because that's a terrible energy to stay in when you're apologizing for everything. Yeah, we need to start accepting heaven's help. Same old cards all the time. We are being divinely led right now. A lot of the healers are feeling it, because I see a lot of you stepping up, which is awesome, as per guidance over the last couple of videos and stuff. But Spirit is saying, you've prayed for help. You've been asking for whatever this is for yourself, whether this is peace of mind, whether this is a piece of land, whether this is, money, health, well-being, or whatever. It's there. What you're asking for, you need to get out of your own way. You need to start doing some feel-good things. You've got to start believing in yourself. You need to clean up your energy, so to speak, so you can wake up and go, geez, I feel really good today, and all that. And that's when Spirit will start dropping it in your lap. That's how it works. You've got to get out of your own way, and the way you do that is by feeling better and better and better and better and more surrounded by people, places, things that actually serve your purpose. One more, we've got make a wish. So back to your dreams need a practical plan. It's time to make a wish. What are you wishing for? What do you hope for? Your wishes are going to come true towards the end of the year. So get on that train. Get off this merry-go-round of it is, how it's been. Everyone treats me like shit. I always have no money. Whatever your story is, you know what it is. You can tell by the tone of my voice. Whatever that is, we need to stop that. We need to start a new momentum. We got to create a plan. We need empowerment. We need to get excited. Hire a coach or a mentor if you need somewhere to get started. My money mindset group is starting this Sunday, and I'm doing a little prep up leading up to that. So if that's something you're interested in, send me a message through Facebook or via my website. All the links will be down below. You can join that train as well if you want to shift your money story. But you got to make some adjustments to your life, kids, and you'll make adjustments till the end of time, until you croak it and go back to non-physical yourself. So make a wish, believe in something, know that help is on its way. Spirit are working, and it's on our side. A lot of you are going in this new direction anyway, so you might as well go peacefully and excitedly and full of passion and dream and desire, then go there kicking and screaming, that's for sure, because we are all truly blessed. We are truly blessed. All right, that's what I have for you today, guys. I hope it made sense to some of you. Once again, all my links are down below. One thing I would like to say is, once again, thank you to everyone who's coming and watching and sharing and doing all that sort of jazz. And please know, I'm not one of these readers that bribes people to, I'll only give you a reading or something if you share my video, or I don't bribe anyone to do anything. I believe that I'm a natural channel for spirit. I just had a few messages at the moment saying, I shared yours and you didn't answer my question or something of that nature. And I'm not someone who asks you to do something for me. I mean, I would appreciate the likes and the comments and stuff just to validate that what I'm giving you is hitting a space with you. It's actually helping you in some way. But I never ask anyone to share my stuff. I never ask for anything for what I do, because I'm providing this because I have a passion for people. So please don't think that if you share something of mine that I'm indebted to you. It's not how it works, and I never expect that from you either. Just come, enjoy the message, take what you need, leave the rest. If you do want to share in that, do it because you want to, not because I've asked you to. All right, guys, I love you so much. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.